Good afternoon from Europe. Good morning, good evening, guys, whatever you are. Piotr here is Light Forex Global YouTube channel. Sunday, 20th of September 2020. So 2020. Not that bad. Is a pre-market update. All right. Actually, I do expect we are going to have very interesting week. My expectations are based on the calendar, and that's what we are going to discuss. So each day events, and I'm going to try to connect with the chart. Of course, I'm going to make the updates each day as usual. Before we start, risk warning as usual, guys. Please bear in mind trading on margin carries a high level of risk. May not be suitable for investors who can sustain a loss of some or your initial investments. So please do not invest the money you cannot afford to lose. Seek education, gain experience before risking real money. However, past performance doesn't guarantee future results. Okay, USA. So that's the weekly euro dollar, and the calendar Monday. We do have, if you remember, bank holiday in Japan. Nothing extraordinary during the European hours, and then half an hour after US cash open, Fed Chair Powell speaks. But Powell is gonna be very active upcoming week. We are going to have him 3 times. Next time is gonna be Tuesday and Thursday. I'm going to get back into that. So if Powell, meaning that the dollar, if dollar, meaning that the top pair euro dollar, it's gonna be on the radar from the trader's perspective. Well, that's the weekly euro dollar chart, and as you can see, last 2 weeks we were trying higher, we are trying lower. Overall, finishing the week where the week been opened, right? So 2 dodgy candles after rejection. At the top of the monthly zone, you see red color, right? So related to the monthly zone. So on the other hand, buyers are trying to hold levels close to 117. So to the upside 120, to the downside 117, more or less 250, 300 pips range. All right. So if we are going to break to the upside, we might open 123, and if we are going to break to the downside, we might open 115, 114. Okay, so let's have a look what we have when it comes to the daily chart on euro dollar. From the bears perspective, I think that the bears are trying to cancel this rising channel, right? But so creating some kind of the inverted flag, right? That could bring us as well towards 115, 114. Okay. On the other hand, if you do remember, I've been trying to explain that I do prefer horizontals, right? So in that case, it's a little bit narrow range. To the downside 1730, to the upside 1960. Okay. Well, we're trying to hold the 1730, 17 level for now, lower shadows, but the same we have to the upside. When it comes to the trading approach, still the same as pre-FOMC. I'm looking for this upper shadows to be taken out with liquidity hunt, stop hunt towards 1960. That's my plan from the mid-term perspective. All right, the trading looks completely different, and to the downside I want to see this type of the stop count and trying to go long. So that's how I see the things when it comes to the euro dollar. More ranges, and only daily close below or above earlier mentioned levels may show us further direction. So that's Monday, euro dollar connected to the Fed Power speaks. So that's how I see the things. Tuesday, we have again bank holiday in Japan, right? But then we do have, during the European hours, we have Bank of England Governor Powell speaks. So if the Bank of England and day before Powell So let's have a look what we have when it comes to the cable. And here, guys, no change in view. 3020, 3080 as a supply. Well, to be honest with you, if you do remember, I've been waiting a little bit higher. Still, I do think 3020, 3080 as a supply zone. And now, because of this particular move to the downside, because of this breakdown here, right, I still believe that the latest week highs might be taken out. Market may want to look for the liquidity, market may want to look for the stops, and I think that I'm not gonna be surprised if Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, we are going to try to hit that stops, right? But the bears will leave that with the upper shadow and closing the day below the open of that particular breakdown candle, below that particular breakdown candle. That could provide additional opportunity to sell. First target, as we spoke before, 2650, 2615. In case of the breakout, in case of the upside break, you have to take that range and make it to the upside, and we might see again levels close to 32, 32 plus, and then I will try eventually sell the pound again. If you are bullish, then retest of this latest low, and then again these broken highs. So first levels close to 27, 70, 60 or 26, 50, 15 if you are pound bullish. So Tuesday, Bank of England Governor Bailey speaks during the European hours, and again, as mentioned before, we've got the Powell second time. This time Powell testifies Wednesday. That's gonna be quite interesting, right? We start with the New Zealand, as we have RBNZ rate decision. So if there is an RBNZ rate decision and the things on the Kiwi right now, in my opinion, nothing else. Stop count, right? Upper shadow on Friday, and I've been asking when, if not now. 68.20 close above, I think, will cancel this scenario, right? And I'm quite interesting where we are going to go. So of course I'm going to make another update when it comes to the Kiwi dollar ahead of the RBNZ, but I think it's worth to know where we are. So I wouldn't be surprised to see pullback because of what we've seen when it comes to the indices, when it comes to the risk overall. Bulls should try to hold levels close to 60, 680, 60, 650 around previous week open, right? To try to continue higher. Okay, aggressive sellers are already in the market, and if we are going to be able to break levels related to the previous week open with daily close below, retest continuation lower, this type of the price action, that's what bears are looking for, right? That's what bears are looking for. Well, looks like the New Zealand is doing well when it comes to the coronavirus, right? Looks like they beat the coronavirus second time. At least that's what we are getting via different news services. But I think all of this are already priced could be priced in, right? A little bit mixing signals when it comes to the RBNZ. I thought it's gonna be similar to RBA. They are going to cry, but they are not crying that much. But anyway, still possible pullback, depends on the overall market sentiment, and the final target is gonna be related to the latest weakness. When it comes to the latest weakness, I'm going to prepare separate video, separate trading, education trading strategy for you very, very soon. So sellers should be active here. If the buyers are going to keep the control here, right, then we might see the market going as high as 69.50, 70 when it comes to the Kiwi. It could be that it's going to turn out for the big inverted head and shoulder. But if that's the case right now, the plan with the selling back towards very low levels here, it's gonna be, that's the bigger picture I would like to show you. So Australian dollar, also we do have PMI day. We do have a PMI day over worldwide, right? So we have like Aussie, we have like EU, we have like UK PMI, and then US flash manufacturing services PMI on Wednesday. Thursday, another central bank. This time is gonna be Swiss central bank. I'm going to make separate video when it comes to this. We have again Bank of England Bailey. We do have Chair Powell testifies and Treasury Secretary Mnuchin. Very, very interesting Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. We are going to try to keep the things quiet, just durable goods orders from US. So very, very interesting week. It's gonna be my pleasure to make the updates for you over the course of the week. With that being said, guys, be careful at the weekly open. As usual, work with your exposure. Don't forget that the 2 next upcoming Tokyo sessions might be lighter because of the bank holiday in Japan. Have a great rest of the Sunday. See you around. Take care. Goodbye.